Good morning. I'm Julia Moffett along with Julia. No, Julia's gone.
Nope, she's not here. Not here. Wait,
she had to run, so we're kind of covering here as well. So with Carlos and Lindsay, sorry, Monday brain. We're back with your extra shot here. Boy, you'll notice how much cooler it is when you walk out the door this morning. Of course, it was cooler yesterday too.
Yeah, a little bit of a change after those storms on Saturday. It was pretty rocky, a lot of wind damage, and about 3 tornadoes confirmed. Low wind, but still, folks in southern Indiana dealing with that. So we have been more quiet, and we're going to be today too. Both today and tomorrow look fantastic, and this is the only opportunity you have until Friday to get out to the Motor Speedway and watch IndyCar practice. Going to be opening up those gates at 11 o'clock today, and we've got some sunshine. In fact, the track is going to be pretty cool until we can get this cloud cover to get out of here. So we could see some pretty quick times out there. Practice from 1 to 3. Temperatures recovering there back near 68 as we head into the afternoon with a high near 70, which is about 5 degrees below average, even at this point in the season. So not a bad day, just a little cool. And then sunset at 9 o'clock tonight. Temperatures will drop out of the 60s into the 50s. We start the day tomorrow near 50, but then we're back up to 75. Want you to be weather aware for Wednesday. We do have a risk of a few stronger storms as we get after Tuesday and then into our Wednesday afternoon. The Storm Prediction Center already placing most of the state under that level 1 of 5. So not anticipating a widespread severe weather potential event here, but some scattered storms certainly could be a possibility. So that's Wednesday to Thursday. And then, you know, the pressure's really on. This is about the time when everyone wants to know. We're planning ahead. It's very important. You know, what's the weather going to be doing for the race? It looks mainly dry for now, and it does look hotter with highs back in the 80s, but mainly dry for now. Make sure you're checking back on that.
And I was looking at Saturday's forecast for the parade, of course. Yes. It looks hot, but dry.
Looks
so hopefully
dry as
maybe a
well,
little cloud coverage to keep you cooled off. Well, some good news for those of us who love our morning caffeine fix. We are certainly among them. That cup of coffee or tea may be associated with a lower risk for stroke and dementia. A study followed more than 360,000 participants over 10 to 14 years. So pretty big study here. Those who drank 2 to 3 cups of coffee, 3 to 5 cups of tea, or a combination of 4 to 6 cups of coffee or tea a day. Well, that's a lot, though.
That's a lot.
Had a lower risk of stroke and dementia. So there have been many studies suggesting health benefits may be associated with drinking coffee and tea, but it is important to note that the researchers could only say the two were linked, not that the beverages necessarily offered protection.
Okay, well, there you go. I mean,
at least you don't feel bad about drinking caffeine.
Yeah,
when you
exactly.
hear studies like that,
It's the caffeine in both of those that I would
Right.
assume would be the determining factor, and not just like you go drink a decaf coffee, 4 cups.
I don't think I'll ever get up to 6 cups, even if I do some tea and some coffee. That's a lot.
I've never understood the 6 cups. I've never understood the decaf coffee. It's like, it's coffee. There's a purpose to wake you up.
Right.
Give me the
It doesn't
caffeine.
taste good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not the
Oh,
point.
it's gross. Yeah, I know.
All right, let me nerd out for a second here, guys, because it's considered the holy grail of comic books. It's hit the auction block. We're talking about the rare 1939 Detective Comics issue introducing Batman for the first time. It's sold, get this, for $1.74 million. Almost $2 million. Batman made his first ever appearance in this print story called The Case of the Chemical Syndicate. The Dark Knight ushered in a whole new era of superheroes. He's swinging in on the cover of this one, $1.74 million. I'm just saying, that's a lot of money on that. I mean, I'm not a comic book guy. I don't read comics. I'm more the movie guy. But I do have like some old Star Wars comics. I'm going to dig them up just to see what they're worth. Because,
you should.
I mean, if I can get a few $1,000, maybe pay for the kids'
My
college.
husband Barry said he had a ton of them when he was a kid and just kind of tossed them. And I'm thinking, I know, so, you know, that would be 70s.
You keep telling me more and more about Barry, and he sounds cooler by the second. You know, he likes cool cars. He used to collect comic books. I want to hang with this guy.
He is the best, I will tell you that.
He's a
but
good
I'm
guy.
a little biased, I think, as we all know.
Alrighty, well, if you're a fan of the Netflix show Stranger Things, listen up.
Love it.
The hit series is out with its own makeup collaboration with MAC Cosmetics. The MAC X Stranger Things collection launched on May 15th. There are 2 sets of makeup. The softer, lighter set invokes life at Hawkins High, and the darker set reflects the show's alternate dimension called the Upside Down.
Ooh.
Both sets have blush, lip gloss, makeup brushes as well, and an eyeshadow palette. So I kind of got into the first season. I did not continue watching it, but I feel like
gotta get back
I
on.
need to.
You gotta get back on.
My
Yeah.
kids all about it. My husband was all about it, and I don't think I started watching it because there will be 3 seasons.
No,
or
this is the
2?
4th season.
4th season.
Yeah.
So I started after they were probably in season 2 or whatever, and then when I realized it was all about my childhood and the things that I wore
Yes.
and everything I said and did, then I was like, "This is cool." This
And
is
it's
fun
set
to
here in
watch.
Indiana. I mean, like
Right.
I'm watching. I'm like, I used to have that poster. I used to have this.
But here's the thing: when is season 4 coming out?
Oh, like in a few weeks. In fact,
Okay.
you ready for this?
Oh, okay.
They spent $30 million per
thought I read
episode.
that, yeah.
Per episode for this 4th season. So it's gonna be 4th, and like they're gonna split it in 2, and then so it's
How many
winding
episodes?
down. I don't know how many episodes. I'm not
Okay.
but they said some of the episodes are like 2 hours long.
Oh,
So like
wow.
movie length. So there's a lot. I mean, not to get all technical, but like Netflix needs hits right now, and this is one of their biggest hits. So you better believe that's why they have the makeup tie-in with
promote
Mac.
it, yeah.
They got a tie-in with Domino's. I just had a Domino's pizza yesterday, big Stranger Things logo on the front. So they're trying to tie everything in. They're really going to promote this. I hope it's good, is what I'm hoping. Yeah.
Probably. Will
Yeah,
be.
I mean,
it's not disappointed so far,
Yeah,
right?
there you go. All right, hey, that's going to do it for us on our extra shot this morning. For Julia and Lindsay, I'm Carlos. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning at 4 a.m. right here on 13 Sunrise.